Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm back again. Well, there's people over there. I'm back again. Same day, different time. It's 5-something, 6-ish, 3:25, 8:24, I don't know. 5:51, so it's almost 6. It's a glorious day outside. And I mean glorious. It's supposed to be like this all week, which is going to be the most fantastic week ever before the apocalypse. So, anywho, I digress. So, earlier today, I was waiting outside with my friend Jim, or James, or TG, or JT, or Jizzle T, or J Tizzle. But anyway, yeah, so I was waiting there, we were talking and stuff. That was earlier today. That video will be up a little before this one, because that'll be the one I posted earlier. I literally mean a little, because both these videos will be posted at almost the same time. Just don't tell them when they'll be up. Anywho, yeah, so we were waiting there. Okay, so get this. Yesterday, when me, JT, Sarah, and Christine were all hanging out, when Sarah, JT, and I were walking home, we decided we were going to walk to school together the next morning. Well, she said 7:20-ish. So then, JT and I were there 7:20-ish. It gets to that point, and then she says 7:25-ish. Or you could just walk away. I was like, no, we'll wait. Well, I said, no, we're there, like we're at school, but I guess she thought, anyway. So then she didn't show up till like 7:45-ish. So she was really late, but it was fine. It's not like I was in any hurry to get to school. Kind of hate walking down hills at a slow speed. Anyway, yeah, so that's what happened this morning. I was talking about online play with Mortal Kombat Online, because with ranked matches I've seen, with the 2 I've played, it's pretty laggy. But when I was playing just in a lobby, an open lobby, it was just fine. So I don't know how that goes. Anyway, yeah. So then I was comparing it to another fighting game I have. That would be Super Street Fighter 4 and Soul Calibur 4. Both very good games in the online. Super Street Fighter 4 has been out for quite some time, and Soul Calibur 4 has been out. Ooh, golf ball. I just got a yellow golf ball. Da 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 da. I think that's the evolution sound. My bad. I just got da na 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 the yellow golf ball. All right, that's better. So, anywho, so yeah, that was that. That's all that way. Oh yeah, so I was talking about it, comparing it to other fighting games, but it's a newer fighting game. Like, it came out the day before the PlayStation Network went down. So really, they couldn't even have fixed it yet for the PlayStation Network anyway. But they haven't released any patches yet. But most likely they're working on it, because the lag right now is terrible. Just like when Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 came out, from what I had seen, it was like all button lag. Like, basically you were just mashing the button and it was like connecting. It's like processing. I was like, oh, that's slow as all testicles. So I never got that game either, because that game... Okay, now I'm going to have to talk about that for a little while. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. The first one. PS3 exclusive. The Ultimate techniques, what they were called Ultimate techniques, were really over the top. Like, some of them were kind of long, they were kind of... I mean, when you did them enough, they seemed kind of boring to watch. They were still big and over the top, as has been for the Ninja Storm series since the first one even, where they weren't as big and over the top. They were still pretty cinematic. And there were button prompts, and it wasn't just like, you hit, so then now just watch this scene of what's happening. It was, you hit, now make sure they don't defend themselves. and cause an epic dodge sequence. But no. Then the second one rolls around. God, my backpack's bothering me. Hold on. Give me a minute. Alright, then the second one rolls around. Okay, so, like I was saying, the Ultimates were over the top. The storyline was pretty good. The boss battles were pretty good. The storyline could have been better. There were some things that weren't too good. But really, that's not what mattered. It was the fighting that mattered. Well, then the second one rolls around. It's no longer a PS3 exclusive. It came out also for Xbox 360, which for the Xbox users who wanted to play Ninja Storm but didn't have a PS3, where they're like, yeah, that seems cool. But then, like, I never actually played it myself, so I'm not going to say it's a terrible game. I'm just going to say this from what I've seen, like, Ultimate-wise, which is what got me into the Ninja Storm series in the first place. Even in the first one, they had over-the-top things, like, nothing too extravagant, like they had in Storm, but still, they were over the top. They weren't even normal. It was like button prompts, and then you do it, and then you watch the rest of the scene, and then it went on to the next one. That was in the original Ninja Storm, or Ultimate Ninja series. So then Ultimate Ninja Storm came out, and they were so over the top. And then Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 comes out, and oh boy, was I disappointed by that game. Just from what I saw, too. Like, I didn't even want to play it. Like, some games I'll see bad things about, or I'll see some bad and some good. Like, some things I'm just like, oh, I wish they would have changed that, but then I'll see other things like, that's pretty cool, though. This was not necessarily the case. Like, they focused on the combo system more. Not the combo system. They focused on the combos themselves. Yeah, they focused on the combos. Some of the ones that have been changed have been pretty cool. I mean, it's Shippuden, though, so the combos had to evolve from the first one where they were just kids. But anyway, yeah, so they're in Shippuden where they're older and stuff. So it makes sense about that part. Oh, I gotta get the tennis ball, but oh god, don't roll into the sewer. Don't roll into the sewer. Okay. It's gonna get longer than I intended. And, ow. And, where was I? Right, so then the second one rolled around, and the first thing I noticed, I mean, I played the demo, and it was all of a boss fight of a smaller character. It was Naruto and Sakura versus Kakashi. Most of you probably don't know what that means, but basically the main character, the girl he likes, and then their mentor from earlier in the series when they were a team, before Sasuke left. Anyway, so yeah, so it was Sakura and Naruto versus Kakashi. And in the demo, it shows you get to experience the new combos that Naruto has, the way the assist system was in that boss fight, and how they've upped the ante on the boss fights, which was really cool. But then, when I saw how the ultimate, quote-unquote, the ultimate look, I was super disappointed. I was like, first of all, that took like 3 seconds to do. This is, like, even the Xbox 360 all-in-ones, Path of the Ninja and, Broken Bond, even those had some over-the-top ultimate jutsu. Like, they were ultimate jutsu. They're supposed to look ultimate. A few of them do look pretty good, I'll give it that. But most of them are just, like, they're lacking some kind of explosion. You want to feel like you really just hurt a person. You don't want to feel like, oh, that was just a nice jutsu with a cutscene. Like, they had jutsus like that already. Like, Primary Lotus had a cutscene to it, but it didn't necessarily feel like an ultimate jutsu, because it wasn't an ultimate jutsu. It was simply a jutsu. Like with Lee, you just kicked him up in the air, grabbed him, spun him to the ground, and hit the ground. And even there was a nice plume afterwards. And you feel like you really just smashed somebody's head into the ground. But not enough to kill them, you just really hurt them. But no, they decided, no, those were too over the top. That was too close to Dragon Ball Z, even though that's clearly what we based our show off of. So then, I'm at home now. So then, oh man, I really have to pee. do it, and, oh, it's such a gross sound. So then you do it, and you just lack the explosion. Like, it really doesn't have the kind of gusto. You don't feel like you really just hurt a person. You feel like, oh, that was a nice use of a cutscene. You don't feel like, oh, they should be dead after that. No. Because generally, when I use ultimate jutsus, it was to KO them. And when I saw it, it didn't even look like it. When I saw the health it took off, I was like, what? They call that? I just used a whole bar of meter for that? That's what I get after I use a whole bar? That is such a ripoff. In Dragon Ball Z, when I used the whole bar, I was blowing up the planet. Now, I don't want to blow up the planet, but I'd enjoy hurting the person at least a little more than that. So it really pissed me off. That's basically what I'm trying to say. This video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but whatever. I had a lot to say about that game. I'll probably have more to say. So, that's how I thought, because I was going to get that game for Christmas, but I decided against it. So anyway, that's how I feel. Rate, comment, subscribe for more video game talk is what this is going to turn into, really. I'll talk about what I like and dislike about video games. So I won't label this one gaming. I might, though. But anyway, so that's that. Have a nice day, and always remember that bitterness